By now, it's no secret how much I love my friend Mike Cohn. He sent me another weekly email, and I thought I'd share it with you. He said, "It's officially the end of summer here in the U.S. Part of me is sad. Cooler temps mean it's time for me to hang up my wakeboard and store my boat for the season. But part of me welcomes the move to falling leaves, long sleeves, and Major League Baseball playoffs. I'm a big Dodgers fan, and I'm hoping they make it to the postseason again this year. But even if my team doesn't go, I'll still watch the playoffs and the World Series both because I'm a fan, and also to see if I can predict the winning teams. And while I'm no Nostradamus, I do have a bit of a superpower. After just one or two innings, I can often tell who's going to win the game. Why? Because it's usually clear that one team is trying just a little bit harder than the other. They're not pitching any better or getting more hits, they're just more engaged. They're running down every foul ball, even when it's already crossed the stands. They're moving towards every hit, only backing off when a teammate yells mine. From a superstars to backup right fielder, everyone on the field is looking for a way to contribute, even when it's outside of their own role. It's a thrill to watch teams like this. Teams who have put their individual egos aside to win the game. Let's pause there. I 100% see where this is going, and I absolutely love it. I'm also a big sports fan, Mike, and my sport of choice is football. I particularly love college football, but I also do have a pro team, and my favorite pro team has not changed over the years. I'm not a fair weather fan. My favorite pro team is the New Orleans Saints. I grew up in New Orleans, so that's an obvious choice. But I remember the days where we used to wear bags on our heads because we were embarrassed to go to the games. And then I remember the year they won a Super Bowl after Hurricane Katrina. The point I'm trying to make is there's so much power in sports. And I get what you're saying. You can usually tell, even in an NFL game, which team's going to win. Usually within the first quarter, I can tell. And I'm pretty good at predicting as well. So I'm on the same page as you. Let's continue. The best Agile teams operate without ego. I've seen the same thing happen with successful Agile teams too. Agile teams thrive when team members let go of their egos and do what needs to be done. Agile teams struggle when people stay too rigid in their most comfortable role. A programmer who refuses to do anything but code, or an architect who won't come down from the ivory tower to dirty his or her hands or shoes with the actual code. Agile teams thrive when team members let go of their egos and do what needs to be done. I'm not saying that everyone needs to be a generalist. That would be nightmarish. That would be tragic. That would be like having your pitcher also play first base, or your quarterback also playing on defense. What I'm saying is that the first baseman has to field the ball. I expect the pitcher to hustle over and cover first to make the out. If the testers are behind, someone has to run into a roadblock. I expect to see anyone who is able to help out if they can. On high-performing teams, each person plays their part as best they can and looks for opportunities to back up their teammates when they need help. This is so funny because when I start talking about roles and accountabilities, Mike, lately I've been talking a lot about primary roles and then secondary accountabilities, or primary accountabilities and secondary accountabilities, just to make sure people understood that it's not just limited to what they need to do in their own role, which is important, but it's also expanded to be other things as well. So on these teams, it seems as if everyone starts each day by thinking, how can I best help my team win today? When team members have this winning attitude, I'd be willing to bet that they're on a way to move from good to great as a team. And what I can tell you is absolutely, just like in sports, the best Agile teams win by playing for each other. But based on everything that we've seen in the Agile marketplace, many Scrum teams feel more like work groups than actual teams. So it's important for you to find good team-based coaching, team-based training, and things that you can do to help your teams accelerate. Mike, as always, you're amazing, and I appreciate your emails every week. Happy to share as many as I can. If you have a topic you want us to discuss, feel free to reach out to us. Learn more at agiledad.com. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.